Hey, Jim Aline with Roofer Marketers, and today I want to bring this video to you not as an educational video, but more as an overview of what we do as a company and the processes that we do and the things that we do to make your website and your digital marketing efforts successful. And so we start all of this with building a high converting website for you or revising the current site that you already have. So in doing this, we want to make sure that there's prime placement of your phone number, and that's always in the upper right hand corner of the screen. Time and time again, this is tested to have the best conversion rate. We want easy access to a free estimate request form. We want to use real photos of you and your team, which increases the conversion rate on the website. And we want to use your credibility symbols to your advantage, whether it's a Better Business certified, Google stars, if you're a preferred contractor, Home Advisor, Angie's List rewards, things like that, or awards, things like that. So we want to make sure that we keep that front and center. Also, we want to make sure that, on a technical side, that your site loads in under 3 seconds and that it's mobile responsive, because so many more people are searching from their mobile devices these days. We have to have a little slight different design for your mobile website. The phone number right at the top to make sure that they have a place to call right there. Again, the get free quote or free estimate right there. And all of this needs to be secured with HTTPS to ensure consumer confidence in your website. So the next thing we do for your website is it's part of one of our pillars, and that's in our organic SEO, and that's on-page SEO. And these are strategies that happen on your website. So in doing this, we create pages of content for each and every main service that you have. And we create a depth of content because, as we know, Google can only read, right? And then we optimize each page for SEO. And this is the way that we do the header tags, the headers on the page, the way that we separate the paragraphs with the bold text. All of those things are that on-page SEO. Those are headers. So we also create individual location page for each city, county, neighborhood that you're in. Depending on what package you go to with us, determines how many of these we build out for you. But we want to get very specific on that, because as Google is targeting to rank people in the roofing industry very geo-targetedly, we want to make sure that we have these pages built out for where you are actually doing business. We also create informational blog content. This is done on a monthly ongoing basis, and that just keeps the activity of your website up. So that helps with Google seeing that you're a very active website. And all of this is done to sell your services, right? Then we do off-page SEO strategies, and this is to build trust by getting your businesses in all the major online business directories and roofing websites, getting you to belong to local or trade organizations, and then we'll be building powerful backlinks to your website. And this all depends on how your competitors have built their backlink profile in your area. So we're going to do an analysis of how the top ranking companies in your area have built their backlink profile, and we're going to structure a link profile strategy based on that for your website. Then we're also going to go onto another pillar of ours, and that's local SEO. And this really ties into your website a lot. And it's also the lifeblood of SEO for roofers. This is where the majority of calls are coming from, in that map section, right? And so in this, we want to make sure in the setup of this that we're selecting the proper categories for your services that you provide, making sure that, as a roofing contractor, your primary category is set to roofing contractor. We want to set a reasonable service area for your business. Google's really not going to display you if you're 100 miles away. They're not going to really show you in the maps. It'd be very difficult to show up in the maps 100 miles away from where your physical location is. So, getting it within that 15, 20, 25 mile, maybe 35 mile radius is really where we want to focus on that. Verifying that all of your business information is correct on the Google My Business listing, and then making sure we upload some great photos, have a great description of your services, have all your service info, and then on top of that, get great Google reviews. Now, the tie-in with your website is that name, address, and phone number, and making sure that those link up properly, and then building the authority of your website will also build the authority of your Google My Business listing. Also in local SEO, like I mentioned, we want to focus on your name, address, and phone number and how that is built out across the internet. And these are really how it's displayed in other directory listings. Google My Business is one, but also on Yahoo, Bing, City Search, Angie's List, Yelp. There's hundreds of these directories across the internet that we want to make sure that you're showing up in first, and then that you're also showing up properly. And that's in your name, address, and phone number, and making sure that that's exactly identical in each place. The phone number is identical in each place, so that Google is taking that as a signal that it's you. This is a real company. This is their location, and it's building your credibility with Google to get you showing up. Then, onto another pillar of ours, and that's our pay-per-click marketing and using paid online ads effectively. We're gonna start with keywords with commercial intent. And because of our experience in the roofing industry, we've built out a campaign that we start the process with, and we really have a focused effort in our pay-per-click campaigns and a great list of keywords that we begin the process with you. And then, one of the things that we do is build a negative list of keywords. And this is something that people don't think of a lot when they think of pay-per-click marketing. But you want to make sure that you're not showing up for, Red Roof Inn, right? You want to make sure that you're showing up for the right things. And we're setting your targeting appropriately. So do you want to focus on this specific city, this specific area? We want to make sure that we're definitely targeting in as greatly as possible. Building out the ads and the ad copy and the landing page copy to reflect this targeted area, and making sure that that's a success. So again, we're going to build your ad copy. We're going to write all your ad copy and make sure that it's a very, very attractive ad copy that people want to click on, right? It may be making an offer, $1,500 off a roof, things like that. #1 rated roofing company in the area. And we're going to try and get that click. But we're also going to kind of separate people from clicking on your ad too at the same time. So if we're running ads for residential roofing in that ad copy, we're talking about residential roofing. So someone looking for commercial isn't clicking on your ad, or vice versa. Someone looking for commercial isn't clicking on a residential ad. Then we're also going to make great landing pages. And a landing page is the kind of the core of this effort, and we're on the landing pages where we can kind of build that sales process, build your trust factors, build your reputation, and increase the probability of those people getting you a call. So we're never going to send ad traffic to the home page of your website. That's just wasted money, and there's so many companies out there that do that and do it, just waste money on ad campaigns because of that. And then with all this traffic that we're getting, we're going to retarget. We're going to retarget both on Google and Facebook. We're going to create irresistible offers, or again, have great ad copy, great landing pages to increase the conversion rate of all that traffic that we generated to begin with, increase the conversion rates on those to generate more business for your company. And then, like I say, we have a 4-pillar system that we built on, but that system rests on a strong foundation, and that's your reviews. So we're going to help you set up a systematic review process to generate the best reviews you can and the most amount of reviews you can. And so that's going to be your core focus. If you have 2 reviews online, even if you have great ads running, people are going to see you as a small company. They're going to see that there's not much information about this company. They don't look very reputable. So we're not going to really, we're going to pass up and go to the next guy, right? So we want to make sure we're building that strong foundation and that's done through the systematic review process. And then we're going to measure, track, and quantify all of this, right? So we're going to make sure that we know where every call is coming from. We're going to make sure that, we know, how our ads are performing, how the calls are coming in, how your rankings are going up versus, in certain areas versus others. And we're going to watch all of this, and we're going to say, okay, let's make these adjustments as we go along. Let's focus on these keywords versus these keywords. Maybe in the off-page SEO, we're going to build a couple of stronger links to your website to get you some traction that way, build more authority, or, all of it is about measuring, tracking, quantifying, and then refining the process as we go along. And, I want to, make sure that you understand that we only work with one company per service area. So if we're working with your company, you're the company we work for in that area. And, we do this for many reasons, but the most important reason is that we don't want to compete against yourselves, right? We don't want one of our clients competing against another one of our clients. And that effectively raises the cost per click because we're both competing for the same keywords. It's just not a optimal solution for anyone, and we want to focus on your business and being the best partner for you. So we only work with one roofing contractor per service area, per city. And so if you're ready to get started, give us a call now, 855-799-1252. Visit our website, give us a call, and look forward to talking to you soon.